What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to CEBL Pick and Roll, powered by BetVictor. I'm Justin Pooney. Week 1 of CEBL action is in the books, and we got blessed with some amazing action. Upsets, blowouts, buzzer beaters, and electric crowds. If you don't want to miss any of the action this season or any episode of CEBL Pick and Roll, subscribe to CEBL Plus, powered by BetVictor. I want to start with my play of the week. Out in the peg, the CBears sent just over 9,000 fans home very happy.
Listen to this place for the win. No! Missed both! Are you kidding me?
Somewhere Rasheeda's Wallace is yelling, ball don't lie.
And Teddy Allen to the corner for the win! It's over! The Winnipeg CBears have won it! Oh, what a shot! Somehow, some way, Alex Campbell knocks down a huge shot.
You guys see how electric that crowd in Winnipeg was? Those 9,000 fans brought more energy than 18,000 Raptor fans at any given time this season. The Shooting Stars had a shot at redemption as they traveled further west to take on the Vancouver Bandits, who opened up their season with a 20-point beatdown of the Montreal Alliance. First quarter, Tajay Moore with the outlet pass to Toby McEwen, and he gets invited to a block party by Nick Ongenda. Big defensive stop there for the Shooting Stars. Still in the first, Bandits sloppy ball movement. Devo Joseph finds Hassan Ward, who throws it down with authority. Vancouver, though, still trying to make a game out of this one. Zach Copeland with the pass to big man Nick Ward. He gets the hoop and the harm to fall. They are fired up at the LEC. Bandits trying to catch Scarborough's defense sleeping here. It's Copeland to Moore with the big time slam there. Tajay Moore was just getting started as he gets the tip pass, goes in all alone, and with the emphatic, and I mean emphatic, breakaway slam for the Bandits out of the Fraser Valley. Third quarter, Shooting Stars looking to build on their lead. Shamar Gibbons lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cash money. Bandits looking to stay alive. The ball finds its way to Nick Ward, who then puts Jackson Rowe on an absolute poster there. Vancouver keeping the pressure up. Tajay Moore showing you why he's not just a dunker. From Abbotsford, cash. Bandits cutting into the Shooting Stars lead. Bandits also shutting down the lane. Kuryankic with the rejection. Bandits get out on transition, and Zach Copeland with the three. Bet your bottom dollar it went in. Vancouver only down 1. This game is far from over. Off the miss, ball comes to Cadre Gray. The All-Canadian drains it. Tie game. Game clock off. Target score in sight. Tajay Moore time with the spin and absolutely slams it down all over the Scarborough Shooting Stars head top. So nice, we're gonna look at it twice here. 86-83, Bandits looking to close this one out. Moore with the cross-court pass, then to James Karnick in the post. The baby hook falls, and Vancouver closes this one out with an 88-83 win. What a start to the season for the Bandits, blowing out the preseason favorites and then a solid comeback against the defending champs. This game, though, came down to a few things for me. Vancouver's ability to be much more efficient from two-point range. The Bandits shot 54% from the field compared to the Shooting Stars' 34%. That, plus Scarborough shooting 16 for 37 from 3, makes it hard to get a W. Full credit to the Bandits' defense, which had 14 blocks, which most likely caused Scarborough to rely on perimeter shooting. Last thing on this game, don't stress out about the Shooting Stars. This roster made some changes in the offseason, so chemistry is still a work in progress, and they still have reinforcements on the way including Cat Barber. The Brampton Honey Badgers opened up their first season in B-Town with a double-digit comeback against the Niagara River Lions. Zane Waterman was given Niagara the business, finishing up with a game-high 27 points. Waterman and his Honey Badgers squad were looking to continue that hot play against an Ottawa squad that has some new blood incoming, including former Chicago Bulls guard Brad Sampson. In the first, David Walker drives it, draws a crowd, and finds Lincoln Rosebush for the finish. Rosebush wasn't done there, showing off the passing touch as he finds Callum Baker, who pulls out the Euro step and gets the floater to fall. Ottawa looking to get a spark, down 10. Peter Jock hits the corner 3, and we have a 7-point game in Brampton. Honey Badgers keeping their foot on the gas pedal, though. They swing it around. It finally hits Cole Silas, and he hits a 3 with a hand in his face. Brampton regaining a double-digit lead. Blackjacks, though, looking for the right combo. Jock drives it, kicks it back out to Sampson, who hits the step back 3. Check this one out here, though. Jock with the miss, and big man Petro Melissataros leading the charge, and he finds Waterman with the silky pass for the finish. Melissataros looking like Showtime Magic Johnson there. Ottawa trying to cut into the lead. Jermel Kennedy with the wide open 3 from Ibrahim Watson, and he drains it. But the night belonged to Zane Waterman, who gets the pass and drains the 3. Brampton up 11. Game clock off. Target score in sight. Javonte Cook drives. It's no good, but Kayao Obeng-Mensah gets it to fall. Brampton with the lead. Once again, Zane Waterman was the story of this one. He became the first Honey Badger to score 25 plus in consecutive games. Also, we got to give some love to Javonte Cook, who almost dropped a double-double after he scored 15 points with 9 rebounds to boot. For Ottawa, the same thing as Scarborough. Once they get their reinforcements from overseas, they will be fine. To recap the opening week of the CEBL, here are some of the other scores from around the leagues. Of course, we mentioned earlier the Montreal Lions. They were the favorites. They lose to Saskatchewan in their opening game. The Battle of Alberta round 1 went to the Edmonton Stingers, beating up the Calgary Surge, who were playing at the Saddle Dome. The Winnipeg Seabears, although they beat the Scarborough Shooting Stars on Friday, they opened up their season with a loss, 94-86 to the Edmonton Stingers. And as I mentioned earlier, the Vancouver Bandits did beat down the Montreal Lions by 20 points. Let's take a look at the standings after the first week. Currently in the East, the Honey Badgers are 2-0. They are in the number 1 spot, while the River Lions are 0-1. The Blackjacks 0-1, and the Shooting Stars and Alliance find themselves at the bottom of the cellar at 0-2. When we look over at the West, my Vancouver Bandits were slept on at the beginning of the year, off to a great start, 2-0 against some heavy hitters. The Saskatchewan Rattlers off to a quiet start at 2-0, but we will get into them later on in the show. Edmonton's only played the single game. Winnipeg 1-1 to start it off, as the Calgary Surge rounded out with the 0-1 start, but they will have some interesting matchups to kick off week 2 of the CEBL season. All right, it's time for my 3-point play. 3 matchups this week that I have my eyes on. First off, the championship rematch on Wednesday night as the Shooting Stars continue their road trip in Calgary, taking on the Surge, who must have a bad taste in their mouth still after getting waxed by Edmonton on opening night. BetVictor has the Surge as a home dog against Scarborough, and the point total is set at 189.5. I love me a home dog in this situation. You got a team in the Shooting Stars who have played super close games to open this season and have had their fair share of travel. Fatigue may be a factor against the Surge, who've been chilling at home and sitting on an embarrassing opening game loss. Give me Calgary to cover and win. All right, next, we're going to head over to the MTL where the Alliance, preseason favorites, according to BetVictor, couldn't have gotten off to a worse start. Get the brakes beat off them in Vancouver, then lose a close one to Saskatchewan. The Lions are back home for their opener against an Edmonton team that relied on their balanced attack to knock off their provincial rivals. Davion Warren was one of 5 Stingers who finished with double-digit points. I'm rolling with the home side, though, to finally get in the win column. Expect Jordan Bowen to continue his impressive start for the Alliance, averaging 20 points per game. And Ahmed Hill will turn it around. 33% from the field and 18% from 3 won't continue. Montreal covers the spread on this one. Lastly, we land where we started this show, Winnipeg, Manitoba. The CBears play host to the Ottawa Blackjacks. I'm liking the over in this one. Winnipeg has shown that they can score, averaging damn near 98 points per game so far. Of course, the head of the snake, or the bear in this case, Teddy Allen, is picking up exactly where he left off last season. The reigning MVP is averaging a ridiculous 40 points per game and is leading the CBears in rebounds and steals. To recap, my 3-point play, I'm rolling with the Calgary Surge to cover and win over the Shooting Stars. I believe Montreal will come up with a win over Edmonton, and take the over in the Winnipeg versus Ottawa battle. That's all I got for you guys today. Once again, I'm Justin Pooney. This has been CEBL Pick and Roll. Make sure to subscribe to CEBL Plus, powered by BetVictor, to keep up with all the action the CEBL has to offer. Peace.